Welcome back to the channel. With tens of thousands of television episodes airing just in this decade alone, it's no surprise that some clashes between stars have gotten a little too intense on set. Today, we'll dive into those heated moments when bad guest behavior led to celebrities being banned from TV shows. It's one thing for a single family member to be banned from a popular talk show, but when the entire Kardashian family is blacklisted, it becomes headline news. In an episode of Watch What Happens Live, Anderson Cooper, the host of the daytime talk show Anderson Live, was asked by Andy Cohen who he would ban from his show forever. Without hesitation, Cooper responded with the entire Kardashian family, implying that none of the famous family members would be welcome on his show. This became even more interesting just minutes before, when Khloe Kardashian tweeted her admiration for Cooper. Her tweet read, "I love Anderson Cooper. He's a silver fox," adding an ironic twist to the situation. Despite being banned from Anderson Live, the Kardashian family continued to thrive in the spotlight, and Cooper's remark only added a humorous layer to their ongoing saga in pop culture. It's no surprise that Kathy Griffin, known for her bold and controversial humor, has been banned from quite a few talk shows throughout her career. One of the most infamous incidents was when she posed with a fake severed head of President Trump, which caused a massive public outcry. Although Griffin issued an apology, many were unwilling to forgive, resulting in her being banned from several shows. The list of shows that banned Griffin includes The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, The Today Show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Live with Regis and Kelly, Letterman, and The View. Although she was briefly forgiven by Barbara Walters on The View, Griffin was banned again after making an inappropriate joke about Howard Stern. If you want to join me on this journey, leave a comment with the number 1 and watch this video. Exciting things are waiting for you. Madonna, the queen of pop, may have sung like a virgin, but in the eyes of Piers Morgan, her behavior is far from pure. Speaking at CNN's Television Critics Association, Morgan firmly stated that he would never invite Madonna to his show, Piers Morgan Live, unless she apologized to CNN first. The tension between the two has simmered for decades, with their feud reportedly beginning over a bread-throwing incident in the 1990s. The tension didn't stop there. At the Cannes Film Festival, an incident involving a photographer and Madonna's bodyguard further worsened their relationship. Things escalated when a dispute arose involving Morgan's brother, who managed her ex-husband's bar. The final straw for Morgan was when Madonna's publicist lied to him about her pregnancy, so the news could be leaked to a rival newspaper. Instead of staying silent, Morgan didn't hesitate to criticize Madonna, calling her a walking, talking train wreck, and accusing her of being overly self-indulgent after she posted a bath video during the 2020 pandemic. It's clear that Morgan's ban on Madonna remains firmly in place, with no signs of reconciliation on the horizon. What could be better than starting the day with a nice cup of tea and watching this exciting video together? David Bowie, the rock legend and one of the most captivating performers of all time, was known for his unique style and ability to mesmerize audiences. However, in 1997, Bowie upset Saturday Night Live producer Lorne Michaels so much that he was banned from the show for 3 years. This incident left fans wondering what had triggered such a strong reaction. Michaels had invited Bowie to perform his latest song, Telling Lies. However, when Bowie took the stage, he chose to perform Scary Monsters and Super Creeps instead. This decision infuriated Michaels, as he had specifically requested that Bowie not play that song because it reminded him of a difficult time in his life. The unexpected choice led to the ban, although it didn't tarnish Bowie's reputation as a pioneering artist. Despite the incident, Bowie's career continued to flourish, and his brief absence from SNL became just another chapter in the legendary rock star's remarkable career. Gilbert Gottfried, known for his edgy humor, seemed like the perfect guest for The Howard Stern Show, a program famous for pushing boundaries and embracing controversy. Howard Stern, often referred to as the king of shock jocks, built his career on provocative content. So it was quite surprising when Gottfried was banned from the show. Given the show's open format and Stern's history of controversy, fans were left wondering what could have possibly led to Gottfried's ban. To this day, the exact reason for Gilbert Gottfried's ban remains unclear, but several theories have emerged. One rumor suggests that Gottfried was banned after an incident where he spit cupcakes on the studio floor during a segment, something that apparently crossed the line for the show's producers. Another theory points to a strange and uncomfortable interaction between Gottfried and Howard Stern's wife, which may have soured the comedian's relationship with Stern. While the exact details of the ban remain a mystery, it stands out as one of the more intriguing moments in the history of The Howard Stern Show. It may be hard to believe that Vince Vaughn, known for his lovable personality, was once banned from the Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2011. Vaughn was reportedly banned after a trailer for his movie. The Dilemma was aired on the show, featuring a scene where his character said, "Electric cars are gay. I mean, not homosexual, but like my parents are chaperoning the dance gay." This comment upset many in the LGBTQ+ community, leading to his temporary ban from the show. A few years later, the controversy was resolved, and Vince Vaughn returned to the Ellen DeGeneres Show multiple times to promote his films and share stories. The incident was put behind them, and the two were back on good terms. One of Vaughn's most memorable returns was when Ellen played a prank by sending an intern, who was actually producer Amy, to interact with him while Ellen fed lines to her through an earpiece. Vaughn played along enthusiastically, even when Amy told a nonsensical joke about a horse walking into an igloo, showcasing his humor and easygoing personality remained intact. Piers Morgan, known for his bluntness, permanently banned Howie Mandel from Piers Morgan Live after their time working together as judges on America's Got Talent. Throughout their time on the show, Mandel's constant pranks pushed Morgan's patience to the limit. One prank involved 6 giant dancing gnomes invading Morgan's dressing room, while another involved blocking his door with a vending machine. The situation escalated when Mandel pumped smelly yellow vapor into Morgan's room, prompting Morgan to shout, "Can you get out of my dressing room, please?" These antics infuriated Morgan, and it was clear he didn't find them amusing, leading to Mandel's permanent ban from Morgan's show. In an interview on Access Hollywood Live, Morgan didn't hold back, stating that Mandel was the most annoying man in the history of planet Earth. He emphasized that these pranks were not just friendly banter, but that Mandel's behavior constantly irritated him, ultimately leading to the lifetime ban. At the height of their careers, Howard Stern and Jay Leno were two of the top talk show hosts, but their styles couldn't have been more different. Leno was known for his easygoing, relaxed approach, while Stern had a rebellious, rock star-like persona. Despite these differences, it didn't stop Stern from accusing Leno of plagiarism. When Stern was finally invited to appear on The Tonight Show, he made it clear that he intended to stir things up. During his interview, Stern caused chaos by bringing adult film stars onto the set and disrupting other guests' interviews. Stern's disruptive behavior led NBC to swiftly remove him from the set and issue a lifetime ban from The Tonight Show. In retaliation, Stern repeatedly mocked Leno in the following years, even calling him a spineless maggot on his Sirius XM radio show. Stern's anger partly stemmed from budget cuts at The Tonight Show. Despite Stern's relentless criticism, Leno largely remained silent, sticking to his motto of "never explain, never complain." However, it's clear that the bad blood between them still lingers to this day. Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien are two of the most iconic late-night hosts, but their infamous feud in 2009 led to a lasting fallout. O'Brien went as far as to ban Leno from ever appearing on his show, stating that no amount of money would make him reconsider. The feud began when Conan O'Brien took over as host of The Tonight Show, while NBC gave Jay Leno a new 10 p.m. time slot. However, within months, NBC grew concerned about ratings and decided to move Leno back to the 11:35 p.m. slot. This shift pushed The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien to a post-midnight time, which O'Brien strongly opposed. After a tense period, NBC decided to reinstate Leno as the host of The Tonight Show, forcing O'Brien out of the coveted role. Although O'Brien left with a $32 million payout and a new cable show, the tension between the two remained unresolved. Despite both hosts continuing to find success in their careers, they have yet to reconcile, and O'Brien's ban on Leno remains in place with no signs of resolution. This feud has become one of the most talked-about rivalries in late-night television history. It's surprising to think that Oprah Winfrey, known for her warmth and generosity, was once banned from The Late Show with David Letterman. This ban was the result of a 25-year feud between the two television icons. The feud began after an incident in Paris when Letterman played a prank on Oprah, making her pay for his dinner. Oprah didn't find the joke amusing, and that sparked years of tension between them. In the years that followed, David Letterman continued to make jokes about Oprah on his show, which only deepened the feud. His ongoing jabs led Oprah to avoid appearing on The Late Show, resulting in an unofficial ban that lasted for decades. Their rivalry became a well-known topic in Hollywood, with many speculating whether they would ever reconcile. Fortunately, this long-standing feud eventually came to an end. Oprah and David Letterman reconciled, even appearing together in a memorable Super Bowl commercial. They later appeared as guests on each other's shows, officially burying the hatchet and closing the chapter on one of the longest-running rivalries in television history. In a humorous yet shocking monologue, David Letterman, then 62 years old, surprised his audience by sharing a personal story about a 3-week-long extortion attempt. The extortionist threatened to expose Letterman's romantic relationships with female staff members, prompting him to seek help from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Blending humor with seriousness and occasional tension, Letterman recounted discovering a threatening package in his car. The district attorney's office confirmed the threats, leading to the arrest of Robert Halderman, a producer at Columbia Broadcasting System. Halderman had planned to turn Letterman's life into a screenplay, even including excerpts from his assistant's diaries. Despite the turmoil, David Letterman's family and career remained secure, although the situation opened the door to potential lawsuits. His public confession provided material for comedians and also led him to reflect on the name of his production company, Worldwide Pants. This episode served as a clear reminder of the unpredictability of fame and the inherent risks of living a public life. Before his arrest for sexual misconduct, Andy Dick's controversial behavior in 2007 on Jimmy Kimmel Live with Ivanka Trump caused quite a stir. During the show, Dick inappropriately touched Ivanka's legs and made comments about glitter. Although Ivanka tried to downplay the situation, Kimmel intervened, standing up for her before security escorted Dick off the set. Kimmel later described Dick as nutty when explaining his behavior. In December 2017, Dick oddly claimed on Instagram that he was jokingly escorted off stage and misunderstood Ivanka's intentions. However, Dick's troubles did not stop there. In 2018, Andy Dick faced legal action for sexual assault and battery charges in Los Angeles. He also admitted to harassment on the set of Raising Buchanan and was fired from Vampire Dad due to similar accusations. While Dick denied some of the allegations, he admitted to inappropriate behavior, such as licking people and making offensive remarks. Madonna's 1993 appearance on David Letterman was far from ordinary. She entered with a style that blended Hollywood glamour with New York punk rebellion. Playfully, Madonna referred to Letterman as the man who gets the pulse of strangers, setting the stage for a surprising interview. The tension escalated when Letterman asked Madonna to kiss a man in the audience, which she firmly refused, punctuating her response with an expletive, a bold move for television at the time. Throughout the interview, Madonna skillfully dodged Letterman's questions, and despite the tension, her charm kept the audience captivated. She even challenged Letterman's attention toward her, suggesting that he had been overly flattering to other guests. This stemmed from his previous jokes about her personal life, which she directly addressed during the conversation, turning the dynamic into a bold and memorable exchange. In an interview on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon featuring Nicole Kidman, the conversation initially revolved around reminiscing about past encounters. However, Kidman shocked Fallon and the audience when she revealed that she had once been interested in dating him and even tried to arrange a romantic date through a mutual friend. Despite her efforts, their meeting fell short of Kidman's romantic hopes as Fallon became overly engrossed in playing video games, extinguishing any potential sparks between them. Years later, Kidman revealed this story on The Tonight Show, catching Fallon completely off guard and leaving him visibly surprised and confused. The revelation left a deep impression, with Fallon lying back on his couch, reflecting on his life choices in front of the live audience. This tense and humorous moment highlighted a missed romantic opportunity, one that could have potentially changed their lives forever. On April 12, 1995, David Letterman celebrated his 48th birthday in a unique way, thanks to actress Drew Barrymore. At the time, Barrymore, the famous former child star, had just turned 20 and was thriving in her career with films like Boys on the Side and Batman Forever set to release soon. The interview began with Letterman discussing Barrymore's recent birthday, during which she admitted it was the first time she truly enjoyed her birthday. However, the conversation took an unexpected turn when Letterman brought up rumors about Barrymore visiting Blue Angel, a famous New York club known for its provocative performances. Barrymore, who had previously posed nude for Playboy, confessed that she had performed a striptease at the club. Intrigued, Letterman asked for more details, prompting Barrymore to spontaneously recreate her striptease right on his desk, with Paul Schaefer providing music. She danced and lifted her shirt, wishing Letterman a happy birthday in a bold and risky yet unforgettable moment. Joaquin Phoenix's bold appearance on David Letterman in 2009 became one of the most controversial moments in the show's history. At the time, Phoenix was involved in the project I'm Still Here, a mockumentary about his supposed breakdown while pursuing a rap career. During the interview, Phoenix remained silent, mumbled responses, and allowed Letterman to mock his bizarre behavior. Some viewers found Phoenix's actions uncomfortable and even disrespectful toward the host. However, Phoenix later returned to the show with a different attitude, signaling reconciliation between him and Letterman. Crispin Glover's 1987 appearance on Late Night with David Letterman was equally bizarre. Glover showed up in an eccentric outfit consisting of platform shoes and long striped pants with unusually long hair. The conversation grew tense when Glover challenged Letterman to an arm wrestling match and then unexpectedly kicked near Letterman's face, causing the show to end abruptly. There were many speculations about Glover being under the influence of drugs, but Glover later explained that his behavior was an attempt to steer the interview back on track. Although Glover's explanation didn't fully justify his actions, he returned to David Letterman's show in 1991, this time portraying the character Ruben and Ed throughout the entire interview. This performance further cemented Glover's reputation for eccentric behavior, foreshadowing the unique appearances of stars like Joaquin Phoenix in later years. Glover's bold antics left a lasting impression, paving the way for other celebrities to challenge the norms of talk show appearances. Throughout his illustrious career, Larry King interviewed countless influential figures, but his 1994 meeting with Marlon Brando remained one of his most memorable. When King visited Brando at his Los Angeles home, he found himself in a unique situation. Brando, famously known for his aversion to interviews, agreed to the conversation on the condition that they have lunch together before starting. Throughout his illustrious career, Larry King interviewed countless influential figures, but his 1994 meeting with Marlon Brando left a lasting impression. When King visited Brando at his Los Angeles home, he found himself in a unique situation. Brando, who was well known for disliking interviews, agreed to the conversation on the condition that they have lunch together before starting the interview. Thank you for watching my video. There are many other interesting things in the upcoming videos, so please stay tuned. Thank you and goodbye.